Ladies and gentlemen, Casey. Casey at Night will start in 30 seconds.
And now, introducing Casey Carter.
I got what you need. I got what you want. I got what you need. Tell them giddy up. I got horses in the back, trunk in the front. Exterior red and that inside buttercup. I got what you need. I got what you want. I got what you need. Tell them giddy up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Casey Carter.
Okay, just give me a second, because I don't know what just happened there. Hold on. I gotta find myself again. Uh. Hi. Welcome to Casey at Night, and welcome to the first technical snafu for the night. All right. Let's try this again and get these applauds happening. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Welcome. Listen, you know it's Wednesday, you know it's Casey at Night. But here's why this Wednesday in particular is important, significantly important. Today is October 1st. Today is the first day of pre sales of my calendar. I think that deserves applause again. Hold on. Okay, so you might be wondering, why did I have my hand over it? Well, apparently last week when I was on with Lady V and I showed the calendar and I was flipping through the pages, I got a little warning note from YouTube. I don't know exactly what page may have been the problem, but let's just say I'm not trying to get in trouble again. I'm not trying to get myself actually cut off from YouTube. So today it's gonna be like that. Like there's my face. There's some. Hold on. Wait. Where's my thumb? Some legs. Oh wait. Some legs. Anyway, you can tell this is a really glossy calendar because all the light is shining on the calendar. Um, so I want you to get a copy of this calendar. All right, and let me tell you why. This project, whew, I know it seems simple enough to stand in front of the camera, take pictures, lay them out, produce the calendar, but there's a lot of deep emotional significance for me regarding this calendar. First of all, I did it for me. I did it because, well, let's just be honest. Wrong screen. wrong, still wrong screen. Hold on. I don't know what we're doing here. Sorry. Um, the calendar was born out of being 56 years old and saying to myself, this is you. This is what you look like. This is you, perfectly imperfect. And you are either going to love this person or you're not. You're either going to release all the childhood traumas, all the childhood memories that made you feel bad about any part of yourself, and you're going to put it out there, so that once and for all you can get over whatever it is the anxiety is. So you're probably asking yourself, what on earth, Casey, could you have a problem with when it comes to your body? Aside from, say, just normal post menopause female, my body is doing some other stuff. Um, would you believe, in fourth grade, I've never really shared this outside of, say, conversations with close girlfriends, but in fourth grade, yeah, fourth grade, um, there was this boy who sat behind me. His name was Vinny. And I'd say his whole name. Well, I guess I can say his whole name. His name was Vinny Torres. There's probably a million bajillion Vinny Torres, so I can say that. But Vinny Torres sat behind me in fourth grade in Ms. Brown's class. And Vinny Torres used to whisper in my ear from behind me, "Hey, Rocky Mountains." Why Rocky Mountains? Because Vinny felt like I had really large boobs. Now, I want you to understand, the boobs you see now, they're not fourth grade boobs. They're not even college boobs. These are, I birthed two children and nursed them, and these suckers never sort of went away. Like, these weren't the boobs that came before the kids. These are the boobs after the kids. These are the boobs after the kids nursed. And my kids are 24 and 26. Yeah, that's what I got left with. But Vinny tormented me in class. More importantly, Vinny tormented me on the school bus because we lived about 3 blocks from each other. He tormented me. Tormented. I thought I didn't care. Fuck you, Vinny. No big deal. I thought I didn't care. Apparently, I cared. I cared. I cared a lot. Very self-conscious about my boobs. So I thought, how do you overcome that? You just show people your boobs. Let me say it again. You show people your boobs. Yeah, that's right. The calendar has my boobs. Has my boobs for real. Like what they actually naturally look like. And I am not going to lie, it gives me tremendous anxiety to even tell you that, more so to even know that you're about to see what that looks like. And I'm working on being okay with it. I am. I swear I am. I'm genuinely working on being okay with the idea of you knowing what my boobs look like. But you see me all the time, and you always see I'm always leading with these boobs. And hold on, let me get to a better screen here. Okay, here's where. Right? Hold on. So these are them. These are them. You've seen them like this, right? And even more so, there's nothing but this dress holding them up. Ooh, and even that brings me a little whatever. But this has been very freeing and very therapeutic for me to let you see what I look like, to let you see the flaws. And you may not see them, but I look at them, and like I look at the pictures and my eyes go straight to the flaws. But it was very freeing, very empowering for me to do this. So let me take you to the website just so you can see what's going on. Hold on while I get there. Here we go. Okay, so this is the website. This is the website for the calendar. I've used this particular picture to promote it a bajillion times. it was probably one of the safest from the photo shoot. So the photo shoot, it consisted of well over 100 photos. I narrowed that down to 75 photos for me, and then I picked 24 in total photos. So there are photos that are the let's, let's see what's I'm trying to find one that's safe that I can. No, not that one. Okay, no, not that one. That might be suspect. Hold on, trying to find one I can show you. Okay, no, not that. All right, this might be safe. Hold on, no, wait. All right, we'll go with this. Okay, so there are 12 of these 8.5 by 11s, and then there are 12 others. Hold on, I gotta find one I can show you. Okay, no, not that. No, yeah, no. Hold on. Ooh, definitely not that. Okay, all right, this one is safe. Okay, and then there are 12 that are like this. So you get a lot of photos. You get a lot of photos. But let me try to show you some of what we're talking about here. So like I said, this is what you see when you first go to the site. And then this is the page where you get to order. So you'll see here's the calendar. As you can see, the calendar is $20. In pre-sale, the calendar is $20. The calendar will, depending upon how this goes, may not always be $20. It may go up in price. But you also get to buy 8.5 by 10s. And these are just a few of the pages that are full 8.5 by 11s in the calendar. So we will, if you give me a sec, I'll take you to, and hold on while I scroll, wait, oh, that doesn't want to, I don't think you can't see that, so hold on. Got to figure out how to get you there. Let's see. Okay, so this is one of the months. I don't remember which month this is. But as you probably can't see this very well, but you remember that movie Boomerang with Eddie Murphy, Halle Berry, and Grace Jones? And there's a scene where they're with a photo editor, and they're asking the question of, is that a nipple? Is that a nipple? And the photo editor is like, yeah, that's a nipple because I'm drooling. Yeah, well, what you can't see is like there's nipple in here. So if you trying to yeah. Anywho, and here's my favorite photo of the bunch. This is my absolute favorite. Now, granted, the way I'm showing it to you right now, you can't exactly see, but this is me laying on the floor, excuse me, smooth, shiny, black, high gloss, and just naked. Yeah, I said it. Naked. Naked for the world to see. And it just, in that moment, it felt so serene, so, excuse me for the voice. It just, I don't know. I was at peace in that moment. Same with this particular photo. And I wish it would let me blow that up for you. But same with this photo, just very much at peace. So yeah, this is, I don't know. it's been a journey. It's been me wanting to express who I am, how I'm feeling in this moment, and to really sort of empower other people to kind of have that same expression. Uh, and again, the calendar, if you want it autographed, it's $5, an extra $5. If you want an 8x10 with an autograph, that's an extra $5. And this calendar technically does not get released to the public until November 1st. So if you order now, on November 1st, your calendar will ship, your photos will ship. If you wait till November, there may not be calendar to ship. If you wait until November, there may not be calendar to ship. Because as I've said in the majority of my posts, once they're gone, they're gone. Once I'm all out of the calendars, I am all out of the calendars. And hold on, just hold on one second. So like here is a stack of calendars ready to go, ready for autograph, ready for shipping. And there's a whole giant box over there. I'd have brought the box over, but the box is super heavy. But listen, you don't understand how significant this will be. Yes, that is an excellent question. Thank you for that question. Will you have them in New Jersey? That's where I was going next, as a matter of fact. Appreciate y'all. So if you come to New Jersey, hear me clearly. If you come to New Jersey, if you come to Exotica, I will not only have the calendars, I will not only sell it to you on the spot in New Jersey, I will also gift you a autograph on your calendar. I'm going to say it again. I will gift you an autograph on your calendar if you buy in New Jersey. And so this takes me back to why you're going to want to buy your calendar now versus waiting for November versus taking your chance. Because when I take them to Exotica, understand, New Jersey is Exotica's biggest show of the year. Biggest. Thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people will be in New Jersey. I might not have any calendars after Jersey. They may be gone. That it may be a wrap by Jersey. So, and Jersey is technically the 24th through the 26th, 25th through the 27th. I could be out of calendars within 3 days just at Exotica alone. So pre-order is the best way to guarantee you will have a calendar come November 1st. Because what I take to Jersey, when it's gone, it is gone. It is so gone. And again, I can't begin to tell you. Nope, can't do that. I have to be so careful about this. Can't begin to tell you what a big deal this has been. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Kelly, listen. I owe you an email to let you know it is time for you to order your calendar. So you need to go to the site. Get your calendar, Kelly. Get your calendar. I don't want you to miss out, Kelly. If you order your calendar before the end of the month, Kelly, I will autograph for free for you because you've been with me for a very long time. So I will autograph yours for free. I just need you to get there, get your calendar. I'm trying to tell you, get your calendar. But give me a minute. I want to take a time to sip some water. So I'll be right back. let's talk about what else is on the website. I shared with you earlier in the show a very, very personal journey I had in the fourth grade with my classmate, Vinny Torres. Yeah, I debated for a minute whether or not I was going to say his name, but like I said, it's probably a million bajillion Vinny Torreses, right? Nobody's going to know exactly what Vinny Torres I'm talking about because you'd actually have to know where I lived in the fourth grade to know. Perchance Vinny ever actually sees this. Yeah, man, that was fucked up what you did. That wasn't cool at all. Not cool at all. But on the site, you'll also get to read some personal, deep sort of how I felt about the calendar, how I felt about the experience of creating the calendar, and what it means to me to be on this journey and share this all with you. Because again, a lot of you have known me for a while. Like I said, Kelly's been following for a good little while, and there's a lot I don't tell you about who I am and how I got here, what brought me to this moment in time, how Casey Carter developed and has grown. And so I want to make a deeper connection with you all, and that's what this calendar does. It shows you the vulnerable side of Casey Carter. It shows you, well, it shows you the other side of this dress, right? What's under this dress. But being that I don't do porn and I don't cam and I don't do those kinds of things, that's a big deal. Like I don't, some of you may think, oh, you're at Exotica. How would it be such a big deal? I need you to think about that. You don't ever see me. You see me in my bikini, and but that's about it. I don't typically expose myself like this. You have no idea how hard it is to expose yourself like this when that's not what you do. So that's part of what makes this calendar special, rare, um, a collector's edition, if you will. I mean, will I do it again? I did like the experience. I did like the end result. And let me say this, because I wanted this to be really significant for all of you, I spared no expense in creating this calendar. I mean, this cover, you see how shiny that is? Like, I insisted on having a high gloss cover. I insisted on having magazine quality pages, so they also have some sheen to them. Um, you know, they also have sheen to them. I wanted you all to feel like you've invested in artwork, and not just the paper, not just some pornographic experience of me. I wanted you to have something that you would be excited to say that you have, something that you could brag about, something that you could basically tell your friends, hey, you've got to check this out. This is a big deal. Like, in the back of my mind, because of my age, I wanted to take you back to that era of the pinup girl, of the calendar girl, of the calendar being on the wall, not for the sake of knowing what day it was, but because the picture was so spectacular. Because you just couldn't help but staring at the person, at the vision, at the allure that they created. And so pretty proud of how it came out. And, I genuinely hope that you all get the chance to get one. Because, like I said, I'm taking them to Jersey. I'm taking them to Exotica, Jersey. And I don't think they're gonna last. And I know I'm putting pressure on you, and you're probably saying, but Casey, how much is it? How much is it? Okay, so if you missed that back over earlier in the video, the calendar itself is $19.99. Adding an autograph is $5, and there will be shipping and tax. So, yeah, there's that. It's going to be 25 plus to have a fully autographed calendar of Casey Carter. But listen, that is not a lot of money, right? At the end of the day, to have something that is going to be in limited quantity, that is going to have pictures that you will never find anywhere else. These are not posted anywhere other than on my calendar site. And even then, you see, I've put letters, put words over some of the photos to sort of hold back the special parts, to hold back the special parts. So I'm just saying, it's up to you. What you gonna do? You gonna get in there and get your calendar, your limited edition, collector's edition, Casey Carter 2026 sensual calendar. And oh, and Kelly, I would love for you to have been the first sale, but someone beat y'all to the first sale. Believe it or not, the first sale actually happened back in September. It was probably mid-September. The first actual sale of the calendar already took place. So this is what I mean when I say this is not going to be around for a while. I just happened to mention I was doing it, said how much I was selling it for, and boom, there was the money. So, and that was before this person even had a chance to see the photos. They were just that excited about the idea of the calendar. So, yeah. There you go. There you go. I'm excited. I'm freaked out and excited at the same time. Have you seen the movie Armageddon? And I can't think of his name. He annoys the hell out of me. But the blonde, he's fucked up nose, and he talks about his level of excitement and the percentage of excitement and fear. Being completely honest with you, that's where I'm at right now. I'm at like 99% freaked out, 1% excited, but it's the beauty of it. Because even that 1% excited, I don't know, it's like, it's so beautiful. It is so freaking spectacular. I can't wait. Kelly, can I talk to you, Kelly? Kelly, can I talk to you? I cannot wait for you to have this in your hand, Kelly. I can't wait for you to have it in your hand and to be able to come back on the show and brag that you have this calendar, that you not only have this calendar, but that I autographed it for you because you are such a loyal fan. I want you to let everybody know when you get your calendar. I want you to let them know just how freaking spectacular this calendar is. Not because, well, yeah, because I said it was spectacular, but because it was genuinely spectacular. I really super proud of how it came out. And I'm gonna keep talking about it. I'm about to jump off right now so I can go to other places and talk about the calendar's release. But I just wanted to make sure that I had a chance to talk to all of you. Hopefully, I didn't get myself in trouble with what I shared. But I wanted to make sure that you all know it's out there, that you all know that it's available now, that it genuinely may not be here come November 1st when it's officially released. So don't hesitate. Get your calendar today. You need to go. This is why the right here. Right there. CaseyCalendar.com. CaseyCalendar.com. Order some 8x10s, get it autographed, get them all autographed, and it will be shipped to you on November 1st. That is the only way to lock in your calendar. Get it now. Get it now, get it now, get it now. And with that being said, I'm going to go and hype it up on some other socials. And if you're a real fan, I'll see you at 9 on BoobTube. But in the meantime, and the in-between time, I'm Casey Carter, and I'm out.